I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather.
I'm disappointed. I really am disappointed. The thing is that Floyd is what they call an independent contractor. And what happens is that when you become an independent contractor, Skip, if you make $230 million, they give you two checks or a check for $230 million. It is up to you to take out the deduction and make sure state, federal, and whatever else needs to be deducted is paid to the Internal Revenue Service. Floyd, you made $230, and I get it, Skip. I can just imagine getting a check for $230 million. Like, hold on. I ain't see
Yeah, we don't want to talk about that. We're gonna get through this.
Floyd Mayweather was once viewed as unbeatable, widely regarded as one of the greatest fighters in history. With 50 wins, 0 losses, billions in earnings, and a reputation built on complete dominance, he seemed impossible to touch. Today, however, that empire appears to be developing serious cracks through tax controversies, unpaid fighters, questionable cryptocurrency ventures, and now a reported $42 million Manhattan real estate purchase that may never have actually happened. Mayweather now looks less like boxing's undefeated ruler and more like a man chasing illusions. His upcoming showdown with Mike Tyson feels less like another exhibition and more like a last opportunity to collect millions before the spotlight finally fades. Let's take a closer look. Earlier this year, Mayweather made headlines after announcing what he called the biggest business move of his life. It wasn't another fight or endorsement, but a $42 million investment in Manhattan real estate. He claimed to have acquired 62 apartment buildings, including rent-regulated properties, presenting himself proudly as a successful business mogul rather than simply a legendary boxer.
Real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings,
But here's where the story becomes complicated. Public property records show that no ownership transfer was ever completed. Business Insider reported that none of the buildings Mayweather claimed to purchase are registered under his name. At the same time, the non-profit organization associated with those properties, NYC Housing Partnership, stated they had never been notified about any pending sale.
And I'm pointing like this because all of them, we're in New York City right now. We're in Manhattan. That's what we do. Come on. You know what I'm doing? All this money made. No partners. All by myself. Over 1,000 apartments. I'm just getting started.
What made the situation even more questionable was the lack of consistency from Mayweather's own team. When reporters requested proof, his real estate company introduced a man who claimed to be James McNair, one of Floyd's longtime business associates. However, the voice didn't resemble McNair's actual voice at all, making the entire situation appear extremely suspicious.
Tyson. But what's so disappointing with me, Skip, Floyd Mayweather has gone through this before. What is it that you don't get? And I'm even more disappointed because you're on Instagram and on Twitter flaunting your opulence. You got bales and bales of money. You might have 30, 40 racks up in front of you. You got Bugattis and Enzo Ferraris and private jets and yacht and you big balling. And you won't cut these people their money? Now, Skip, I believe that he would have taken this fight anyway. It's hard to turn down $200, $300 million, Skip. But it looks to me that a major driving force between him, because I always thought it was Conor that wanted the fight. He wanted the big payday.
Yep.
But deep down, Floyd needed this payday because he got to settle a score. And let me tell you how the IRS works, Skip.
Do you have
The whole episode gives the impression of smoke and mirrors. Was the transaction actually legitimate, Or was it simply another Mayweather publicity stunt designed to display wealth he may not truly have? Either way, it reflects poorly on someone whose entire brand has always revolved around money. The shine is beginning to disappear.
Why you not coming back to fight? Why you not coming back to fight? So I look at the fight game, I said, okay. I said, you know, fighters fighting, they make 3 million, 4 million, 6 million, 7 million. Some may make 10 or 20 million. But I'm doing exhibitions and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing
This also isn't the first time Mayweather's finances have raised questions. Think back to the IRS controversy. In 2017, shortly before stepping into the ring against Conor McGregor, Floyd asked the government for additional time to pay his taxes. The very same man who constantly displayed stacks of cash on Instagram found himself unable to settle his own financial obligation.
People around him, how do the lawyers that I'm sure that he employs, the financial people that are probably running his life, telling him to stop spending $1 million a day, how do they not deal with his taxes?
Well, listen, he apparently had a tough time reading the thing, as they say. Like he didn't know what he couldn't read like
That's BS.
something.
That is BS.
They said something.
Time
like
out.
that.
He is paying. I'm sure he's got a litany of people in his world.
I happen to agree.
Financial management people.
You think so?
You know, how long before he's suing somebody for mismanagement of funds?
Listen,
you know that's happening.
You'd certainly think so. By the way, they announced. I'll get your calls in a second. They did announce the pricing for Mayweather McGregor. $100 for high def, $90 for standard def. So there you go. So it's exactly what the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight was.
And that wasn't an isolated incident. Over the years, Mayweather has dealt with several tax liens, repeatedly showing the same pattern. A flashy lifestyle, questionable financial management, and a rush to generate quick money. That's exactly why so many people are doubtful about this Tyson fight. Is Floyd stepping into the ring because he loves boxing, or is he simply chasing another huge payday? Then there's the Logan Paul controversy. Back in 2021, Floyd faced Logan Paul in a high-profile exhibition match. While the event leaned more toward entertainment than competition, the biggest controversy came afterward when Logan claimed he had never received his full payment.
No, he didn't pay me
him at all.
He didn't pay me. I think I won that fight. I think I won. He didn't knock out a YouTuber in 8 rounds.
Floyd's my homie. He's a cool
Well,
dude.
fucking tell him to pay me, bro.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2.
For several months, Logan openly repeated those accusations, even suggesting he might pursue legal action. During a podcast appearance, he directly challenged Floyd, saying, "He owes me money. Pay me, Floyd."
Thank you so much. It's honestly bullshit. Like having people who aren't a professional promotional company control where the money goes is like, we made that mistake. But, you know, it's Floyd Mayweather, so before we fought him, we kind of were willing to do whatever, and now after the fact, we're kind of shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah.
Because he's a scumbag. But now that we know that, and everyone else who fights Floyd should know that, like, don't let him control the money.
Would you ever fight him again under any circumstances?
No, he wanted to. He reached out. And,
Yeah.
But, like,
No?
yeah.
What about double or nothing?
Yeah. Double or nothing. Yeah, I already got nothing, bro. So.
Can we get a Sorry, girl.
It was fun though?
Cool. Yeah, of course, of course.
So you're going to change the way you do business when it comes to boxing now, man?
Yeah. Me and my
Thanks
brother.
so much. Thank you.
Sure, of course, yeah. I gotta go, y'all, but.
Thank you so much.
You had fun doing it though?
Oh, yeah.
I think we're done,
Most fun
guys.
of my life.
Just think about that for a moment. The man known as Money Mayweather, who constantly brags about cashing 9-figure checks, either couldn't or chose not to pay a YouTuber who arguably gave him one of the easiest fights of his entire career.
In the ring I'd never seen before. Yo, one time I was like hunkered over and I was like by his hip and he kind of had me in a headlock. Motherfucker opens his glove and puts his hand over my mouth.
Stop you breathing.
So I couldn't breathe.
Stop.
I'd never seen this before. And opposite side of the ref. He knew where the ref was. He knew to cover my mouth. Straight up in the middle of the fight, I'm like, and I get up and I'm like, what the fuck? I just missed 2 breaths. Fact. Smart boxer, you know, that's the guy who's been in the ring before. He's smart. He knows his way in and out. No, I got paid. I got paid. Just not in full. Like, there's a couple million somehow that is just missing. Where did the money go? Floyd said he could afford a Jeff Bezos-sized jet from the money he made from that fight. I ain't got no fucking jet. What the fuck, dude? I'm missing a couple mil. We're gonna find it, bro. I'll see you in court. The art is happening. Just like, mark my words, we're coming for you.
When fighters remain unpaid and influencers publicly call you out, your legacy starts taking damage outside the boxing ring as much as inside it.
Everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another, whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me,
Then there's the cryptocurrency controversy. Mayweather has been connected to several questionable crypto ventures. From Centra to Ethereum Max, his name appeared in promotions that eventually led to lawsuits and allegations that fans had been misled and defrauded.
What's going on? What's happening?
The SEC even penalized Floyd for failing to disclose that he had been paid to promote certain ICOs. Simply put, he accepted money to advertise those digital coins without revealing he was being compensated. That certainly doesn't create a positive image.
Celebrity endorsements. One was DJ Khaled, hilarious, and Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And he posted on his Instagram him taking this what do you call it? The Centra card?
Centra card.
The Centra card. And going and purchasing something with his Bitcoin at a store.
Yeah.
He did that knowing that it didn't work.
Floyd Mayweather doesn't know anything that's going on, really. So like what
we all know that.
Yeah.
The guy can't read,
Yeah.
How much did you guys pay him?
Like $1 million.
He took that knowing or not caring if it worked?
It was just not knowing, right? Like they didn't care. He does a million promotions like that. It was basically you speak to his manager.
Yeah.
He's like, this is Floyd's price. And you send the money over.
Yeah.
The manager makes his little cut from it. And he just says, what do you want me to say? And what do you want me to do?
Okay.
Right. And you just basically.
For someone recognized as being financially savvy, Floyd continues finding himself involved in messy money-related controversies. That brings us to the upcoming blockbuster matchup, Floyd Mayweather versus Mike Tyson in 2026.
Tyson, if there were some pre-arrangement for this fight, Tyson's animosity, well documented towards Floyd. Any chance that he's going in there and saying, hey, screw all, I don't care what agreement was made, if there was one at all, I want to kill this dude?
Nah. He gonna get a check. Floyd's gonna get a check. And they're gonna get a check that's real huge because of their names.
On paper, it's a historic event. Two legendary names, two iconic figures, but beneath all the excitement, the fight feels more like desperation. Tyson is approaching 60 years old, while Floyd is nearly 50, and neither man has competed at the highest level for years. The financial rewards, however, are enormous. Netflix agreements, sponsorship deals, side wagers, and merchandise sales all add up. That's exactly why Floyd appears to be taking part, not to prove anything inside the ring or because of his love for boxing, but to secure another enormous paycheck and maintain the Mayweather lifestyle.
Floyd Mayweather, why the hell did he agree to fight you? That seems like a bad decision by him.
Well, listen, I was minding my business. I'm flying my birds, tending to my children, and he's the one, he came with the sign. His name was on the contract signed already. And he was talking really bad and nasty to me. And so I was like, God damn. I thought we were friendly, talking great. He's all right.
That's got to be such a cool thing for boxing fans, though, Mike, to have two of the all-time legends in there. Are you excited just to see the thing of that like it was with you and Roy?
Nah, man, we want to get him, man. What are you talking about? He's talking crazy. Like, kick his ass.
He doesn't know what he signed up for.
Yeah, I thought it was an exhibition. He's talking crazy.
So he's like, but Mike, come on, man. He can't be doing anything to you. Like, that's a bad decision by him.
Hey.
Holyfield has been helping Tyson prepare, and Tyson appears highly motivated. Floyd, on the other hand, continues focusing on his businessman image. That leaves fans wondering whether Floyd genuinely wants this fight, or if he's simply chasing another massive payday.
But we'll watch, and then at the end, bro, clip this. They're gonna go, Mike Tyson versus Floyd Mayweather was the lamest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe I actually tuned in. That's the last Tyson fight I will ever watch. No, it won't be. People have short-term memory. They're going to forget about the last Tyson fight they saw, even though we all know what he looked like. and they're gonna watch Floyd versus
that, and that's precisely is why you need to do what you're gonna do in life. Do you, dude? It doesn't matter.
Here's the reality. Nearly every move Floyd has made recently feels like someone desperately trying to hold on. The real estate controversy, unpaid fighters, crypto scandals, and endless exhibition fights all point in the same direction. It no longer seems to be about greatness anymore. Instead, it's about survival. Floyd once controlled the boxing world. Now he's chasing headlines, facing retired legends and YouTubers, while promoting billion-dollar deals that apparently don't exist. The aura of invincibility has disappeared, and fans are starting to see through the illusion.
You had a big jet. 6 windows. Try 14.
Social media hasn't been very forgiving toward Floyd lately. After the Manhattan deal came under scrutiny, fans mocked him for supposedly buying buildings that didn't even exist. Money Mayweather suddenly became Funny Mayweather. When Logan Paul claimed he hadn't been fully paid, the internet piled on, labeling Floyd broke and even calling him a scammer. Now, with the Tyson fight approaching, many fans say they have no interest in watching what they see as two aging men cashing out.
In an exhibition bout in 2026.
I don't know what to say anymore. This whole thing is a big sell, and it's an exhibition, and you're going to get hoodwinked again, and they're going to move around, and nobody's going to get hurt. And that's the state of boxing right now. Now, you can reference, well, they've had bad blood in the past. Cool. One of them is 50 years old. He's 48, but we'll just say 50. Floyd is 50 years old. Mike Tyson is 60 years old. This isn't your normal 50 and 60-year-old. This is a very weathered, hard miles, 50 and 60-year-old fighting for your entertainment.
That's a dramatic contrast from the era when Floyd versus Manny Pacquiao shattered records and the entire world stopped to watch. But here's another way to look at it. Perhaps it isn't only about money. Maybe Floyd is simply addicted to being Floyd.
Canelo, choose one, please.
Guys, we got to go. We don't.
Can you elaborate on why Crawford is better than Mayweather? It's just a little bit of detail.
Oh, he can switch. He's very smart guy.
Think about it. For decades, he stood at the center of the boxing universe, with every move making front-page headlines. Today, however, the sport has moved forward. Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford, and Gervonta Davis are the names dominating boxing now.
I think Crawford is better, bigger. He's actually he moved in weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather is really good too, though. You can knock him as well. He's very talented. It would have been a tough fight, but I think Crawford would have the edge over Mayweather because of the long arms and because he's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And he would have kept him at bay. It would have been hard for Mayweather to counter, maybe. But Mayweather's definitely a technician. I mean, like Crawford said, Mayweather has his era, and Crawford, this is...
So perhaps Floyd isn't only pursuing another paycheck. Maybe what he's really chasing is relevance, and that possibility might be even more depressing. Of course, there's always the chance that this Tyson fight surprises everyone. If Floyd somehow outboxes Tyson and the contest delivers an unforgettable performance, maybe public opinion shifts in his favor again. Even then, though, the effect would likely be temporary. Everyone understands Tyson is nearly 60 years old, and this isn't Floyd in his prime either. At best, the Tyson fight earns him another headline. At worst, everything goes wrong. If Tyson actually manages to hurt Floyd, his entire brand, 50-0, untouchable, could fall apart in a single moment. So where does that leave Floyd Mayweather's legacy? He's still 50-0, still one of the greatest defensive boxers ever, and still the fighter who earned more money than anyone else in boxing history.
Yes. Wow. I know you love money, right? I mean,
it's cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
What do you do with all this money?
Cash is king.
Do you have an ATM card?
I'm the human ATM.
Outside the ring, though, that legacy is becoming increasingly complicated. Tax problems, lawsuits, alleged scams, and questionable business ventures continue surrounding his name. It once represented perfection, but today it's becoming associated with controversy.
$100 million for Floyd. The reports are 130. First off, he's never gotten 100 million for a fight, not even remotely close. But there's reports of 130.
Wow.
There's reports online that Floyd's a billionaire. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete in this year and this year and this over Cristiano Ronaldo.
You think it's bullshit?
I know it is. And there's public companies they do business with. HBO would be one of them. Find an executive to back the claim. It's never happened and it won't be.
And how do you know it's bullshit?
He makes very good, because I know the.
That's why many people believe it could be the end for Floyd Mayweather, not because he suffered a defeat inside the ring, but because he's losing the fight for respect outside of it. So here's the question. Is this truly the end of Floyd's story? Has money finally lost its influence? Or does he still have one final surprise left with the Tyson fight? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe Floyd is broke? Will the Tyson fight revive his reputation or bury it once and for all? Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one.